Have you ever felt like you weren't enough? Like no matter what you did or how hard you tried, you just couldn't measure up to some invisible standard of worth and value? If so, you're not alone. In fact, I'd venture to say that every single person watching this video has felt that way at some point in their lives. But here's the thing, those feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, they're not real. They're just stories we tell ourselves based on past experiences, societal messages, and our own inner critics. And the good news is we have the power to rewrite those stories and start believing in ourselves fully and completely. So today I want to invite you on a journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance. A journey that starts with a simple but profound idea that you are enough, exactly as you are, in this moment and in every moment. I know it's easy to say, but harder to believe, right? Especially when we live in a world that's constantly telling us we need to be more, do more, and have more in order to be happy and successful. But what if I told you that true happiness and success come from accepting and loving ourselves, flaws and all? Think about it when we're constantly striving to be someone we're not, or to achieve some external marker of success, we're sending ourselves the message that we're not good enough as we are. We're telling ourselves that our worth is conditional based on what we do or what we have rather than on who we are. But the truth is, our worth is inherent and unchangeable. It's not something we have to earn or prove, and it's not something that can be taken away from us. It's a fundamental part of who we are, and it's always been there, even if we've forgotten or lost sight of it along the way. So how do we start remembering and reclaiming our inherent worth? How do we start acting like we're enough, even when we don't always feel that way? Well, the first step is to become aware of our thoughts and beliefs about ourselves, to notice when we're engaging in negative self-talk or comparing ourselves to others, and to gently redirect our focus to something more positive and uplifting. One simple but powerful practice is to start each day by looking in the mirror and saying to yourself, I am enough. Say it out loud with conviction and feeling, even if it feels uncomfortable or untrue at first. Because the more we repeat something to ourselves, the more we start to believe it, and the more it becomes a part of our identity and our reality. Another way to cultivate a sense of enoughness is to practice gratitude and self-compassion. To focus on the things we appreciate about ourselves and our lives rather than on what we lack or what we wish were different. And to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would extend to a good friend who is struggling or making mistakes. Because the truth is, we all make mistakes. We all have flaws and imperfections, and that's what makes us human. But those flaws and imperfections don't diminish our worth or our value. They're simply part of the beautiful, messy, complex tapestry of who we are. So instead of trying to hide or fix our perceived shortcomings, what if we embrace them? What if we saw them as opportunities for growth and learning rather than as reasons to feel ashamed or inadequate? Because when we can accept and love ourselves, flaws and all, that's when we start to show up in the world in a more authentic and powerful way. That's when we start to attract people and opportunities that align with our true selves rather than with some false persona we've created to try to fit in or please others. And that's when we start to experience true joy and fulfillment, because we're no longer living for external validation or approval. We're living for ourselves and for the unique purpose and gifts we have to offer the world. Now, I know this all sounds great in theory, but how do we actually put it into practice? How do we start acting like we're enough, even when we've spent years or decades telling ourselves otherwise? Well, one powerful tool is affirmations. Positive statements that we repeat to ourselves regularly to help reprogram our subconscious mind and shift our beliefs about ourselves and the world around us. Some examples of affirmations that can help cultivate a sense of enoughness might be: I am worthy and deserving of love and respect just as I am. I trust in my own abilities and instincts, and I know that I have everything I need within me. I release the need for perfection, and I embrace my flaws and mistakes as opportunities for growth and learning. I am grateful for all the unique qualities and experiences that make me who I am. The key with affirmations is to say them with feeling and conviction, even if we don't fully believe them at first, because the more we repeat them, the more they start to sink into our subconscious and become a part of our inner dialogue. Another way to start acting like we're enough is to surround ourselves with people and environments that support and uplift us, to seek out friends, mentors, and communities that see our inherent worth and value, and that encourage us to be our best selves. Because let's face it, we all need support and encouragement sometimes. We all need people in our lives who believe in us, even when we're struggling to believe in ourselves. And when we have that kind of support system, it becomes so much easier to show up in the world with confidence and authenticity. So if you're feeling like you're not enough or like you need to be someone you're not in order to be accepted and loved, I want you to know that you're not alone. And more importantly, I want you to know that those feelings are not the truth. The truth is you are enough, you always have been, and you always will be. And the more you can start to act like it, the more you'll start to believe it, and the more you'll start to see evidence of it all around you. Because when we act like we're enough, we start to create a life that reflects that belief. We start to attract people and opportunities that honor and value us, and we start to let go of the things that don't serve us or align with our true selves. And that's when the magic happens. That's when we start to experience true joy and fulfillment. Because we're living in alignment with our deepest truths and our highest potential. So if you're ready to start acting like you're enough, here are a few simple steps you can take today. Start your day with an affirmation that affirms your inherent worth and value. Say it out loud with feeling and conviction. And repeat it throughout the day whenever you need a reminder. Practice self-compassion and self-care. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would extend to a good friend, and prioritize activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Surround yourself with people and environments that support and uplift you. Seek out friends, mentors, and communities that see your inherent worth and encourage you to be your best self. Let go of perfectionism and embrace your flaws and mistakes as opportunities for growth and learning. Remember that everyone makes mistakes and that they don't diminish your worth or value. Focus on gratitude and appreciation for all the unique qualities and experiences that make you who you are. Celebrate your strengths and talents and cultivate a sense of wonder and joy for the world around you. And above all, remember that you are enough. You are worthy and deserving of love and respect, just as you are. And the more you can start to act like it, the more you'll start to create a life that reflects the truth. So take a deep breath, stand tall, and step into your inherent worth and value. The world needs your unique gifts and talents, and there's no better time than now to start sharing them with confidence and authenticity. And if you ever forget or lose sight of your enoughness, just come back to this video and remind yourself of the truth that you are enough, and that you always have been, that your worth is not something you have to earn or prove, but something that is inherent and unchangeable. So go out there and act like it. Live like it. And watch as your life starts to transform in ways you never thought possible. Because when you act like you're enough, you open yourself up to a world of possibility and potential. You start to attract people and opportunities that align with your true self, and you start to create a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for every single person watching this video. To know your worth, to claim your power, and to live a life that honors your deepest truths and your highest potential. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. You have a community of people who see you, who believe in you, and who are cheering you on every step of the way. People who understand the challenges and the triumphs of claiming your enoughness, and who are here to support and encourage you along the way. So lean on that community. Reach out for help when you need it. And offer your own support and encouragement to others who are on a similar path, because we're all in this together and we all have something valuable to offer and to learn from each other. And as you continue on this journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance, remember to be patient and compassionate with yourself. Remember that growth and change take time and that there will be ups and downs along the way. But also remember that every step you take, every time you choose to act like you're enough, you're making progress, you're strengthening your belief in yourself, and you're creating a ripple effect of positivity and inspiration that touches everyone around you. Because when you live from a place of enoughness, you give others permission to do the same. You show them that it's possible to let go of self-doubt and insecurity and to embrace their own inherent worth and value. And that's how we change the world, one person at a time, by showing up as our authentic selves and by inspiring others to do the same, by acting like we're enough and by helping others to see and claim their own enoughness. So keep going, keep growing, keep shining your light and sharing your gifts with the world. Because the world needs you, and there's no one else quite like you. And if you ever doubt yourself or feel like you're not making progress, just remember you are enough. You always have been and you always will be. And every time you act like it, you're one step closer to creating the life of your dreams. So take that step, take that leap of faith, and trust that the universe will catch you and that it will conspire in your favor. Because when you act like you're enough, you open yourself up to a world of abundance and possibility. You start to see opportunities and blessings all around you, and you start to trust in the journey of your life. And that's when the real magic happens. That's when you start to experience a sense of peace and purpose that comes from living in alignment with your deepest truths and your highest potential. So keep going, keep growing, keep acting like you're enough, and watch as your life starts to transform in ways you never thought possible. And know that I'm here with you every step of the way, cheering you on, believing in you, and reminding you of your inherent worth and value. Because you are enough, you are worthy, you are valuable, and you have so much to offer the world just by being yourself. So go out there and be yourself, act like you're enough, and watch as the world reflects that truth back to you. And if you ever need a reminder, just come back to this video, come back to this moment, and remember the truth of who you are. Remember that you are enough, and that you always have been. Remember that your worth is not something you have to earn or prove, but something that is inherent and unchangeable. And remember that you have a community of people who believe in you, who support you, and who are here to remind you of your enoughness whenever you need it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself and for the world. Thank you for being willing to explore your enoughness and to start acting like the incredible, worthy, valuable being that you are. And know that I'm with you every step of the way, cheering you on, believing in you, and reminding you of the truth of who you are. So go out there and shine. Go out there and be yourself. Go out there and act like you're enough, because you are. And watch as your life starts to reflect that truth back to you in ways you never thought possible. Because when you act like you're enough, you open yourself up to a world of possibility and potential. You start to attract people and experiences that align with your true self, and you start to create a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for every single person watching this video. To know your worth, to claim your power, and to live a life that honors your deepest truths and your highest potential. So keep going, keep growing, keep acting like you're enough, and watch as your life starts to transform in ways you never thought possible. And if you ever doubt yourself or feel like you're not making progress, just remember you are enough. You always have been and you always will be. And every time you act like it, you're one step closer to creating the life of your dreams. So take that step, take that leap of faith, and trust that the universe will catch you and that it will conspire in your favor. Because when you act like you're enough, you open yourself up to a world of abundance and possibility. You start to see opportunities and blessings all around you, and you start to trust in the journey of your life. And that's when the real magic happens. That's when you start to experience a sense of peace and purpose that comes from living in alignment with your deepest truths and your highest potential. So keep going, keep growing, keep acting like you're enough, and watch as your life starts to transform in ways you never thought possible. And know that I'm here with you every step of the way, cheering you on, believing in you, and reminding you of your inherent worth and value. Because you are enough, you are worthy, you are valuable, and you have so much to offer the world just by being yourself. So go out there and be yourself, act like you're enough, and watch as the world reflects that truth back to you. And if you ever need a reminder, just come back to this moment. Come back to this truth and remember who you really are. Remember that you are enough and that you always have been. Remember that your worth is not something you have to earn or prove, but something that is inherent and unchangeable. And remember that you have a community of people who believe in you, who support you, and who are here to remind you of your enoughness whenever you need it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself and for the world. Thank you for being willing to explore your enoughness and to start acting like the incredible, worthy, valuable being that you are. And know that I'm with you every step of the way, cheering you on, believing in you, and reminding you of the truth of who you are. So go out there and shine. Go out there and be yourself. Go out there and act like you're enough, because you are. And watch as your life starts to reflect that truth back to you in ways you never thought possible. Because when you act like you're enough, you open yourself up to a world of possibility and potential. You start to attract people and experiences that align with your true self, and you start to create a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for every single person watching this video. To know your worth, to claim your power, and to live a life that honors your deepest truths and your highest potential. So keep going. Keep growing. Keep acting like you're enough, and watch as your life starts to transform in ways you never thought possible. And if you ever doubt yourself or feel like you're not making progress, just remember you are enough. You always have been, and you always will be. And every time you act like it, you're one step closer to creating the life of your dreams. So take that step, take that leap of faith, and trust that the universe will catch you and that it will conspire in your favor. Because when you act like you're enough, you open yourself up to a world of abundance and possibility. You start to see opportunities and blessings all around you, and you start to trust in the journey of your life. And that's when the real magic happens. That's when you start to experience a sense of peace and purpose that comes from living in alignment with your deepest truths and your highest potential. So keep going, keep growing, keep acting like you're enough, and watch as your life starts to transform in ways you never thought possible. And know that I'm here with you every step of the way, cheering you on, believing in you, and reminding you of your inherent worth and value. Because you are enough, you are worthy, you are valuable, and you have so much to offer the world just by being yourself. So go out there and be yourself, act like you're enough, and watch as the world reflects that truth back to you. And if you ever need a reminder, just come back to this moment. Come back to this truth and remember who you really are. What if I told you that the key to transforming your entire life lies within your own power to change? That by making one small shift in your thoughts, beliefs, or actions, you could unlock a world of limitless possibilities and abundance. In this video, we'll explore the profound truth that if you change, everything around you will change, but if you change nothing, nothing in your life will change. Get ready to be inspired, empowered, and equipped with the tools you need to become the architect of your own extraordinary destiny. You see, we live in a world that often feels beyond our control. Every day we're bombarded with challenges, obstacles, and circumstances that can leave us feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or powerless to create the lives we truly desire. But what if I told you that the power to transform your reality has been within you all along? That by making one simple choice to change, you could set in motion a ripple effect of positive transformation that touches every area of your life. You see, change is the one constant in life. From the moment we're born until the moment we take our last breath, we're constantly evolving, growing, and adapting to the world around us. But all too often we resist change. We cling to the familiar even when it no longer serves us because we're afraid of the unknown. But what if we embrace change instead of fearing it? What if we recognize that change is not our enemy, but our greatest ally on the path to personal growth and fulfillment? When you make the choice to change, something incredible happens. You start to see your challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities. You begin to recognize that every difficulty you face is simply a chance to learn, grow, and become the best version of yourself. And as you change, the world around you begins to change as well. Doors that were once closed start to open. Relationships that were once strained begin to heal. Opportunities that you never could have imagined start to manifest before your very eyes. But this transformation doesn't happen by accident. It happens because you've made a conscious choice to show up differently in the world. To think differently, to believe differently, to act differently than you have in the past. One of the most powerful ways to catalyze change in your life is to change your thoughts. Your thoughts are the lens through which you see the world, and they have the power to shape your reality in profound ways. When you choose to focus on thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and possibility, you start to attract more of those things into your life. You begin to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles, and you find the courage to take bold action towards your dreams. But when you allow yourself to be dominated by thoughts of scarcity, fear, and limitation, you create a self-fulfilling prophecy of struggle and lack. You close yourself off to the very things you most desire, and you limit your own potential for growth and success. So the first step in creating change in your life is to become aware of your thoughts, to notice when you're dwelling on negativity or self-doubt, and to consciously choose to shift your focus to thoughts that empower and inspire you. This isn't always easy, of course. Our minds have a natural tendency to focus on what's wrong rather than what's right, and it takes practice and discipline to retrain our thinking. But with time and persistence, you can learn to master your mind and harness the power of positive thought to transform your life. Another key to creating change is to change your beliefs. Your beliefs are the stories you tell yourself about who you are, what you're capable of, and what's possible for your life. And just like your thoughts, your beliefs have the power to shape your reality in profound ways. When you believe that you're worthy of love, abundance, and success, you start to show up in the world with confidence and clarity. You take bold action towards your goals, and you trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor. But when you're held back by limiting beliefs like I'm not good enough, I don't deserve it, or it's too hard, you create invisible barriers that keep you stuck and unfulfilled. You play small, you sabotage your own success, and you miss out on the incredible opportunities that are waiting for you. So the second step in creating change is to examine your beliefs, to ask yourself whether the stories you're telling yourself about your life are empowering you or holding you back. And if they're not serving you, to have the courage to let them go and replace them with beliefs that inspire you to be your best self. This process of belief change isn't always comfortable. It requires you to confront the fears, doubts, and insecurities that have been holding you back, and to take responsibility for your own growth and transformation. But when you do, you'll be amazed at how quickly your life begins to change for the better. But perhaps the most powerful way to create change in your life is to change your actions. After all, it's not what you think or believe that ultimately creates your reality, it's what you do. When you take consistent, purposeful action towards your goals and dreams, you set in motion a chain reaction of positive change, you build momentum, you gain confidence, and you start to see tangible results in your life. But when you fail to take action, when you procrastinate, make excuses, or let fear hold you back, you stay stuck in the same old patterns of limitation and lack. You watch your dreams slip away, and you resign yourself to a life of mediocrity and regret. So the third step in creating change is to commit to taking action, even when it feels scary or uncomfortable, to push yourself outside your comfort zone, to try new things, and to keep moving forward even when the path ahead is uncertain. This might mean taking a risk in your career, investing in your personal growth, or reaching out to someone you admire for mentorship or support. It might mean facing your fears head-on or letting go of relationships or habits that are no longer serving you. Whatever it looks like for you, the key is to keep taking action day after day, even when you don't feel like it. Because it's through consistent, purposeful action that you build the momentum and create the results you desire. And as you take action, something incredible starts to happen. You start to see yourself differently. You begin to recognize your own strength, resilience, and limitless potential. And you start to attract people, opportunities, and experiences that align with your highest vision for your life. But creating change isn't always easy. There will be times when you feel discouraged, overwhelmed, or tempted to give up. There will be setbacks, failures, and challenges that test your resolve and make you question whether change is really possible. In those moments, it's essential to remember that change is a journey, not a destination. It's a process of growth, learning, and self-discovery that unfolds over time, not a one-time event that happens overnight. And it's also crucial to be kind and compassionate with yourself along the way, to recognize that you're human, that you'll make mistakes, and that progress isn't always linear. To celebrate your wins, learn from your failures, and keep moving forward with faith and determination. Because the truth is, you have everything you need within you to create the life you desire. You have the power to change your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and to become the person you were always meant to be. But this power isn't something that's given to you by anyone else. It's something that you claim for yourself through the choices you make and the actions you take every day. So if you want to create real, lasting change in your life, start by making the choice to change. Start by examining your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and ask yourself whether they're serving you or holding you back. And then take action. Take one small step towards the life you desire, and then another, and another. Keep moving forward even when it feels hard or scary, and trust that every choice you make is leading you closer to your highest potential. Because the truth is, if you change nothing, nothing will change. But if you're willing to change, to let go of what's not working and embrace the possibilities of what could be, you open yourself up to a world of limitless abundance, joy, and fulfillment. So don't wait another day to start creating the life you desire. Don't let fear, doubt, or excuses hold you back from becoming the person you were always meant to be. Choose to change and watch as your entire world begins to transform before your very eyes. Choose to believe in your own power, potential, and purpose, and trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor. And most importantly, choose to take action, because it's through action that you build momentum, create results, and become the master of your own destiny. So if you're ready to create real, lasting change in your life, start today. Start with one small choice, one tiny step forward, and watch as your entire world begins to shift in miraculous ways. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. There are countless others who have walked this path before you, who have faced their fears and overcome incredible odds to create lives of passion, purpose, and joy. So lean on their wisdom, their guidance, and their support. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you to be your best self, and who inspire you to keep reaching for your dreams. And most importantly, never forget that you have the power within you to create any reality you desire. That by choosing to change your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, you can become the architect of your own extraordinary life. So go out there and start creating the change you wish to see in the world. Start becoming the person you were always meant to be, and trust that every choice you make is leading you closer to your highest potential. Because the truth is, if you change, everything will change. But if you change nothing, nothing will change. The choice is yours, the power is within you, and the time to start is now. So what are you waiting for? Choose to change and watch as your entire world begins to transform in ways you never could have imagined. Choose to believe in your own limitless potential and trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor. And most importantly, choose to take action. Because it's through action that you create the life you truly desire, a life of passion, purpose, and unbridled joy. So go out there and start creating the change you wish to see in the world. Start becoming the person you were always meant to be, and trust that every choice you make is leading you closer to your dreams. Because the truth is, you have the power within you to create any reality you desire. And by choosing to change, you open yourself up to a world of limitless possibilities and abundance. So don't wait another day to start living the life you truly want. Don't let fear, doubt, or excuses hold you back from becoming the person you were always meant to be. Choose to change and watch as your entire world begins to shift in miraculous ways. Choose to believe in your own power, potential, and purpose, and trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor. And most importantly, choose to take action. Because it's through action that you build momentum, create results, and become the master of your own destiny. So go out there and start creating the change you wish to see in the world. Start becoming the person you were always meant to be, and trust that every choice you make is leading you closer to your highest potential. Because the truth is, if you change, everything will change. But if you change nothing, nothing will change. The choice is yours, the power is within you, and the time to start is now. Have you ever found yourself wide awake in the middle of the night, unable to fall back asleep? You glance at the clock and it reads 3:17 a.m. You toss and turn, trying to drift off, but your mind is racing and your body feels restless. You're not alone. Many people experience this phenomenon, often referred to as the witching hour or the devil's hour, but what if I told you that this time between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. holds a special significance? What if I revealed that embracing these early morning hours could transform your life in ways you never imagined? I've been there, lying in bed, frustrated and exhausted, wondering why I can't seem to get back to sleep. It's a feeling that many of us have experienced at some point in our lives. But over the years, I've come to realize that these early morning awakenings are not a curse, but an opportunity to tap into a profound level of consciousness and harness the power of the universe. When you find yourself awake during these sacred hours, I want you to remember three things. First, acknowledge that this is a special time, a time when the world is quiet, and you have the chance to connect with your inner self. Instead of resisting the wakefulness, embrace it. Sit up in bed, take a deep breath, and let yourself be present at the moment. Second, use this time to set your intentions for the day ahead. Visualize your goals, your dreams, and the person you want to become. See yourself accomplishing your tasks with ease and grace, and feel the joy and satisfaction that comes with living a life aligned with your purpose. When you set your intentions during these early morning hours, you tap into a powerful energy field that will guide and support you throughout the day. Third, and perhaps most importantly, use this time to practice gratitude. In the stillness of the early morning, take a moment to reflect on all the blessings in your life. Think about the people you love, the experiences you've had, and the opportunities that await you. When you focus on gratitude, you shift your vibration to one of abundance and positivity, attracting more of the same into your life. You see, the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are a time of heightened spiritual awareness. It's a time when the veil between the physical and spiritual world is thinnest, allowing you to access a deeper level of consciousness. Many ancient traditions recognize this time as a sacred portal, a gateway to the divine. In Ayurvedic medicine, this time is known as the Brahma Muhurta, or the time of the Creator. It's believed that during these hours, the mind is at its most clear and receptive, making it an ideal time for meditation, prayer, and self-reflection. By aligning yourself with the energy of creation, you open yourself up to boundless possibilities and infinite potential. But it's not just about spirituality. There's a scientific basis for the significance of these early morning hours. Our bodies operate on a 24-hour biological clock known as the circadian rhythm. This internal clock regulates our sleep-wake cycle, hormone production, and other vital functions. Around 3 a.m., our body temperature drops to its lowest point, signaling the release of melatonin, the hormone that promotes sleep. At the same time, our brain waves shift from the deep, slow waves of sleep to the more active, high-frequency waveforms of wakefulness. This transition from sleep to wakefulness is a critical time for our brain and body. It's a time when our subconscious mind is most active, processing the events of the day and integrating new information. It's also a time when our creativity and problem-solving abilities are at their peak. Many great thinkers, artists, and inventors throughout history have attributed their breakthroughs and inspirations to the early morning hours. Thomas Edison, one of the most prolific inventors in history, was known for his unconventional sleep habits. He believed that the early morning hours were the most productive time of the day, and he would often wake up at 3 a.m. to work on his inventions. He famously said, "The best thinking has been done in the morning. Invention, production, and planning are nocturnal games. They are the work of those who need more light than the sun can give." Similarly, Benjamin Franklin, another renowned inventor and statesman, was a strong advocate for early rising. He believed that the early morning hours were the key to a productive and successful life. In his autobiography, he wrote, "Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise." Franklin attributed much of his success to his habit of waking up at 5 a.m. and using those early hours to read, write, and plan his day. But it's not just about productivity and success. The early morning hours also hold a special significance for our emotional and spiritual well-being. When we wake up during this time, we have a unique opportunity to connect with our inner selves and tap into a deeper level of awareness. In the stillness of the early morning, we can hear the whispers of our soul guiding us towards our true purpose and destiny. We can access a well of inner wisdom and intuition that is often drowned out by the noise and distractions of the day. By taking the time to listen to our inner voice, we can gain clarity and direction, aligning ourselves with our highest path. This is a time for self-reflection, for asking ourselves the big questions: who am I? What is my purpose? What do I truly want in life? When we ask these questions in the quiet of the early morning, we open ourselves up to profound insights and revelations. But it's not just about introspection. The early morning hours are also a time for connection with the world around us and with something greater than ourselves. When we step outside in the pre-dawn hours, we are greeted by a world that is still and peaceful. We can hear the gentle rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the distant hum of the city slowly coming to life. In these moments, we are reminded of our place in the grand scheme of things. We are a part of something much larger than ourselves, a cosmic dance of energy and consciousness. By connecting with the natural world and the rhythms of the universe, we tap into a source of infinite wisdom and guidance. So the next time you find yourself wide awake at 3 a.m., don't despair. Instead, embrace this sacred time as an opportunity for growth, healing, and transformation. Acknowledge the specialness of this moment, set your intentions for the day ahead, and practice gratitude for all the blessings in your life. Use this time to connect with your inner self, to listen to the whispers of your soul, and to align yourself with your highest path. Step outside and connect with the world around you, feeling the pulse of the universe and your place within it. Remember, the early morning hours are a gateway to the divine, a portal to a deeper level of consciousness. By embracing this time and using it wisely, you open yourself up to boundless possibilities and infinite potential. So, my friends, I invite you to welcome these early morning awakenings as a gift, a chance to transform your life in ways you never imagined. Trust in the wisdom of the universe and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. As you lie in bed, feeling the quiet stillness of the early morning, take a deep breath and smile. You are on the cusp of a new day, a new beginning, and a new opportunity to create the life of your dreams. Embrace the magic of the early morning hours and watch as your life unfolds in miraculous ways. Trust in the journey and know that the universe is conspiring in your favor. And always remember, the power to transform your life lies within you. You are the creator of your own reality, the master of your own destiny. So wake up with joy, set your intentions with clarity, and step into each new day with gratitude and grace. The early morning hours are a sacred time, a time of infinite possibility and potential. Embrace them, cherish them, and use them wisely. For in these quiet moments, you hold the key to unlocking your greatest self and living a life beyond your wildest dreams. So, my friends, the next time you find yourself awake between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., remember these three things: acknowledge the specialness of this time, set your intentions for the day ahead, and practice gratitude. And know that in these sacred hours, you are not alone. You are part of a grand cosmic dance, a beautiful tapestry of consciousness and creation. Embrace the magic of the early morning and let it guide you towards a life of purpose, passion, and endless possibility. The universe is waiting for you, my friends. All you have to do is wake up and claim your destiny. As you embark on this journey of early morning awakening, know that you are not alone. Countless individuals throughout history have recognized the power and potential of these sacred hours. From great thinkers and inventors to spiritual leaders and mystics, many have found inspiration, clarity, and transformation in the stillness of the pre-dawn. One such individual was the renowned philosopher and poet Ralph Waldo Emerson. Emerson was a firm believer in the power of solitude and self-reflection, and he often used the early morning hours to connect with his inner wisdom. In his essay, Self-Reliance, he wrote, "In the morning, when you are sluggish about getting up, let this thought be present: I am rising to the work of a human being." Emerson understood that the early morning hours were a time to set the tone for the day ahead, to align himself with his highest purpose and potential. He saw each new dawn as an opportunity to rise to the challenge of being fully human, to embrace the gifts and responsibilities of this sacred existence. Another figure who recognized the transformative power of the early morning was the great spiritual teacher and author Eckhart Tolle. In his book, The Power of Now, Tolle speaks of the importance of being present and awake in each moment, of aligning ourselves with the eternal now. He writes, "The moment you wake up in the morning, you can choose to be happy. You can choose to be present. You can choose to be grateful. You can choose to love. It's a choice you make every single day." Tolle reminds us that each new day is a gift, an opportunity to choose how we show up in the world. And the early morning hours are a perfect time to make that choice, to set our intention for the day ahead and align ourselves with the energy of love, gratitude, and presence. But it's not just about the wisdom of great thinkers and spiritual teachers. The power of the early morning is available to each and every one of us, regardless of our background or beliefs. It's a universal experience, a chance to tap into something greater than ourselves and access our own inner wisdom and guidance. When we wake up during these sacred hours, we have a unique opportunity to connect with the stillness and silence within. We can take a few moments to sit in meditation, to focus on our breath, and to quiet the chatter of our minds. In this space of inner peace, we can ask for guidance, clarity, and direction. We can also use this time to visualize our dreams and goals, to see ourselves living the life we truly desire. By holding a clear vision of what we want to create, we align ourselves with the energy of manifestation and attract more of what we focus on into our lives. But it's not just about what we do in these early morning hours. It's also about how we show up, the energy and intention we bring to each moment. When we approach this time with reverence and gratitude, we open ourselves up to the magic and mystery of the universe. We can use this time to cultivate a sense of wonder and awe, to marvel at the beauty and complexity of the world around us. We can step outside and watch the stars fade into the pre-dawn sky, feeling the cool breeze on our skin and the dew beneath our feet. We can listen to the gentle stirring of life around us, the first bird songs of the morning and the distant hum of the earth awakening. In these moments, we remember that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, a cosmic dance of energy and consciousness. We are stardust and light, infinite beings in a finite world. And the early morning hours are a reminder of this truth, a chance to connect with the essence of who we are and why we are here. As we move through our day, we can carry this sense of connection and purpose with us. We can infuse each moment with the clarity and intention we cultivated in the early morning hours. We can approach each task and interaction with presence and gratitude, knowing that we are exactly where we are meant to be. And when challenges arise, as they inevitably will, we can draw on the inner strength and wisdom we accessed in those sacred hours. We can remember that we are not alone, that we are guided and supported by something greater than ourselves. We can trust in the journey and know that everything is unfolding as it should. But the power of the early morning goes beyond just our individual lives. By embracing these sacred hours and aligning ourselves with the energy of the universe, we become part of a global shift in consciousness. We join a growing movement of individuals who are awakening to their true potential and purpose, who are creating a world based on love, compassion, and unity. As more and more of us embrace the magic of the early morning, we create a ripple effect that touches every corner of the planet. We inspire others to wake up to their own inner wisdom and guidance, to live lives of authenticity and purpose. We become beacons of light in a world that so often feels dark and uncertain. So, my friends, I invite you to join this global awakening to embrace the power and potential of the early morning hours. Set your alarm a little earlier and give yourself the gift of this sacred time. Create a morning ritual that nourishes your mind, body, and soul, whether it's meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in silence and watching the world come to life. Know that by doing so, you are not only transforming your own life, but also contributing to the transformation of the world around you. You are part of a global shift in consciousness, a movement towards a more awakened and compassionate way of being. And always remember, the power to create change lies within you. You are the artist of your own life, the sculptor of your own reality. So use these early morning hours to craft a life that is truly worth living, a life that inspires and uplifts all those around you. As you move through your day, carry the energy of the early morning with you. Let it guide your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Let it remind you of your infinite potential and the boundless love that surrounds you. And when you lay your head down to sleep at night, give thanks for the blessings of the day and the opportunities of tomorrow. Know that as you drift off to sleep, the universe is conspiring in your favor, weaving together the threads of your destiny. In the grand tapestry of life, each of us has a unique and important role to play. We are the dreamers and the doers, the healers and the creators. We are the ones who hold the power to shape the world we want to see. So let us wake up each morning with joy and purpose, ready to embrace the magic and mystery of this sacred existence. Let us use these early morning hours to connect with our inner wisdom, to align ourselves with the energy of the universe, and to create lives of meaning and impact. And let us never forget the power we hold within us, the power to transform ourselves and the world around us. For when we awaken to our true potential, there is no limit to what we can achieve. My friends, the early morning hours are a gift, a chance to step into our highest selves and create a world of beauty, love, and possibility. So let us embrace this gift with open hearts and minds, ready to embark on the journey of a lifetime. And as we move forward on this path, let us remember that we are never alone. We are part of a global community of awakened souls, each playing our own unique part in the grand symphony of life. Together, let us rise with the sun each morning, grateful for the blessings of a new day and the opportunities that lie ahead. Let us use these sacred hours to connect with our inner wisdom, to set our intentions, and to align ourselves with the energy of the universe. And let us carry this energy with us throughout our day, radiating love, compassion, and purpose in all that we do. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world, the light that guides the way for others. For in the end, it is not just about our own individual journey, but about the collective journey of humanity. We are all in this together, each of us a precious thread in the tapestry of life. So let us wake up each morning with the knowing that we are part of something greater, that our lives have meaning and purpose beyond our wildest dreams. Let us use these early morning hours to tap into that purpose, to align ourselves with the highest good of all. And let us never forget the magic and mystery that surrounds us, the infinite possibilities that exist in each moment. For when we live in alignment with the universe, anything is possible. My friends, the early morning hours are a sacred portal, a gateway to a life beyond your wildest dreams. So step through that portal with courage and grace, ready to embrace the adventure that awaits. Know that you are loved, supported, and guided every step of the way. Know that you have the power within you to create a life of joy, purpose, and abundance. And know that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, leading you towards your highest path. So wake up each morning with a smile on your face and a song in your heart, ready to greet the new day with open arms. Use these sacred hours to connect with your inner wisdom, to set your intentions, and to align yourself with the energy of love and possibility. And as you move through your day, let that energy guide your every step, your every decision, your every interaction. Let it be a reminder of the magic and mystery that surrounds you, the infinite potential that exists within you. For when you live in alignment with the universe, anything is possible. When you wake up each morning with joy and purpose, you become a beacon of light in a world that so often feels dark. So, my friends, let us embrace the power and potential of the early morning hours. Let us use this sacred time to transform ourselves and the world around us. Let us rise each day with the knowing that we are part of a global awakening, a movement towards a more compassionate and awakened way of being. And let us never forget the importance of this journey, the significance of each moment and each choice. For in the end, it is not about the destination, but about the journey itself, the lessons we learn, the love we share, the lives we touch along the way. So wake up each morning with a grateful heart and an open mind, ready to embrace the magic and mystery of this sacred existence. Use these early morning hours to connect with your highest self, to align yourself with the energy of the universe, and to create a life of purpose, passion, and possibility. And always remember, you are not alone on this journey. You are part of a global community of awakened souls, each playing our own unique part in the grand symphony of life. Together, we have the power to create a world of love, compassion, and unity. So let us rise with the sun each morning, grateful for the blessings of a new day and the opportunities that lie ahead. Let us use these sacred hours to tap into our inner wisdom, to set our intentions, and to align ourselves with the highest good of all. And let us carry this energy with us throughout our day, radiating love and light in all that we do. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world, the hope and inspiration for generations to come. For in the end, it is not about the accolades or the achievements, but about the impact we have on the world around us. It is about the love we share, the lives we touch, the legacy we leave behind. So, my friends, let us wake up each morning with the determination to make a difference, to be a force for good in the world. Let us use these early morning hours to connect with our purpose, to align ourselves with the energy of the universe, and to create lives of meaning and impact. And let us never forget the power we hold within us, the infinite potential that exists in each moment. For when we live in alignment with our highest selves, there is no limit to what we can achieve. So wake up each morning with a smile on your face and a fire in your heart, ready to embrace the magic and mystery of this sacred existence. Use these early morning hours to transform yourself and the world around us. And always remember, you are loved, you are supported, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. The early morning hours are a gift, a chance to step into our greatness and create a world beyond our wildest dreams. So let us embrace this gift with open hearts and minds, ready to embark on the journey of a lifetime. Together, let us rise with the sun each morning, grateful for the blessings of a new day and the opportunities that lie ahead. And let us use these sacred hours to create lives of purpose, passion, and possibility, forever transforming ourselves and the world around us.